So I'm gonna do this little political piece. Hope you enjoy it. You know, the news has been one of the most consistent TV shows I've ever seen. So many seasons, so many viewers, so many new scripts to read. And the way they feed the actors the lines and they convince us of what they're paid to say. How we believe their rhetoric and their performance stays with us all day. Because they know that everybody wants to be like their favorite person on TV. So they play the role, act the part, and indirectly say, imitate me. Then they give us footage and shows of us killing each other to view. And we mirror and emulate what they've shown us to do. Hey, I got a question. Did you feel that way about the police before they programmed you too? Or what about that people group we're now so convinced is dangerous? Yeah, we're acting out their roles, but I don't see them paying us. Or what about how the rules that apply here somehow don't in the Middle East? How it's all right to watch media over there every day of people getting beat. So finally we get with the program here, and now you can watch a man in cold blood get gunned down in the streets, and it's just crazy to me. How there's always some horrific story like clockwork they're promising we'll see. Hey, I got a better name. Let's not call you news. Let's call you tragedy. Because God forbid you started showing us solutions instead of problems or answers in action. Because then your monkey see, monkey do case study wouldn't be a satisfaction. But instead they convince us to ease on down, this yellow brick road, forgetting that both the wizard and the wiz tricked him. It's interesting how some of these black images are written by blacks themselves, perpetuating the system. Shows that talk about government scandals and how to get away with murder and crime. Even though they've been given a platform and an opportunity to help reprogram the minds, they still portray the very same image. Perhaps there's a rhythm to this rhyme. You mean to tell me we could actually look alike and be the same color and not be on the same side? So you ready for the solution? It's simple. We need light in our eyes. And that light is the only thing that can drive out the darkness that's been seared in our brains, or the hatred that person feels, knowing never again will they hear that dead loved one call their name. Because slave or free, when you lose someone you love, the pain we experience is all the same. So let this peace enlighten you to love, because that's what's going to determine either our demise or if we remain. Because if they convince us to keep killing each other, then we all become the actors in the real fifth wave. Don't you see, it's not the puppet they house, but it's the one in the background controlling the game. And they're provoking you and persuading you to live a lifestyle that is inhumane, so renew your mind. Stop letting them tell you what to think or how afraid to feel. Don't you see, you're not on the team of life, you're on the side sent to destroy, steal, and kill. But it's not too late to come back to love. You see, love is the only thing that brings the clarity for us to stand in solidarity. It's love for the black, for the white, for the brown. It's love for the Jews and the Muslims in your town. It's love for the agnostic and love for the racist. It's love for the gays, love for the atheist. I'm saying you gotta really love thy neighbor, and not just the TV show. Then their fear will have no place, because the truth they have, you will know. That this fight, it really ain't against each other. We gotta wrestle with what's not seen. Maybe it ain't a color or a badge, but the one programming you behind the TV screen. Thank you.